Storm now has the single best win rate in Season 1 of Marvel Rivals, despite the fact the majority of people are still playing her wrong. Here are my 3 biggest tips for how to play Storm the right way. First, and most importantly, Storm's positioning within a teamfight is the single most important thing you can take away from this video. In a 2 tank, 2 DPS, 2 heal setup, Storm should almost always be positioned directly between the tanks and the healers. Storm's single biggest impact on the battlefield is the fact her weather control ability when switched to Thunder provides an 8% damage boost to all of her teammates and 16% damage boost to herself. So she can't be too close to the battle, but because of her relatively small health pool and inability to escape when she's getting focused, but she can't be so far away that her ally damage boost isn't in the range of her brawler tanks, other DPS teammates, and healers. Tip number 2 has to deal with the positioning of her ultimate ability, Omega Hurricane. Way too often do I see Storm mains entering a battle, popping their ult when near the front, and then traveling back to the enemy healers while actively in their ult, when in reality you should be doing the exact opposite of that. You want to enter your ult and travel to the enemy's backline before popping it, and then working your way back towards your team once you've done damage on their healers. Not only does this secure kills on squishies on the backline, but it also allows her to exit her ult around her teammates instead of being stuck behind enemy lines. Last but not least, tip number 3 has to deal with controlling Storm's height. First, despite being a flyer, Storm has terrible mobility and zero ability to quickly avoid getting targeted. Because of that, you can't be out of direct line of sight of your healers like you would if you were playing Iron Man, for example. Also, the higher you fly, the smaller your 15-meter radius of weather control becomes, so if you're aimlessly flying around 100 meters in the air, you're no longer providing Storm's greatest attribute to her teammates. Remember, it's all about staying one step ahead, so be sure to hit that plus.